it. You guys are worth it. You guys are worth it. I'm redoing this reading. It deleted itself. Context. I have space on my phone. I always make sure of that but sometimes the messages, what I notice when a message has been deleted is it's basically like, can I get this out in a more deeper, clear, concise way? And there might be some more things coming through, but this reading is your next assignment. This is the next level of you. Okay, and oh God, it was so beautiful. There's my ego's coming in and is a bit upset that it deleted, because it was channeled, and when I go back and do this, it sometimes doesn't feel as eloquent as what came out originally. And I think there is something to that Spirit wants to emphasize for you. Okay. Okay, so we have the universe. The universe had peeked through immediately and then it shuffled out. We have the universe, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress were the cards that came out to begin this reading. And truly, 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 you guys are like this profound embodiment. Like the next assignment for you that Spirit is wanting to invite you into. And it's almost like, it's not something that has to be logically thought out. It is something that is just happening. And I'm pointing out this sort of like space inside of this card where there's this doorway. You are accurately becoming the doorway to your soul's expression. Like your highest expression is coming through, and now the wind's picking up. I'm just recalling everything that I said, hence the pausing. The doorway, just a little background context about me if this is the first time that you're meeting me. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, where I do channeled messages, and then on my other account I go by Astrology, where I do evolutionary astrology. And I bring that in because the doorway to your soul is your ascendant within your natal chart. And as an evolutionary astrologer, I go really deep into this with my clients. For some of you, you may be hesitating to get a reading. I'm going to invite you in. If you're feeling that pull and you want to dive into that, let's do it. Let me grant you the clarity with the knowledge that I have and the downloads that come through when I'm reading. And I had like one of the most profound readings. All my readings lately have been like so deeply profound and beautiful and exactly what's needed. And I'm saying that because your soul, this is what's been happening for you, and Spirit's gonna bring it back in as clearly as it did before. You have the last 5 years last 5 years have been a very interesting time for you, where you are getting interesting. I heard ignited. My propane for my water heater just went on. You're being ignited into your truest expression. And how that looks is, it's almost as though because there is this gateway of spirit and body, right? Your body is this physical vessel that is housing your spirit, but your body has come into this life with unnecessary parts that just come with being a part of a family, being raised in certain circumstances, right? The circumstances that you were born into. And that's what you've been clearing. And they're just showing it to me as like your body being like a small cup that can only house so much of your spirit. And your spirit is vast. And so when your spirit is trying to like embody this little cup, it can't fully be in it. So only just a little bit of your consciousness is coming out. And so you've been doing this deep work of like addressing your relationship patterns, how you relate to your parents, lovers, friends, all the stories, the traumas, the edges, the shadows. You've been doing a deep excavation and clearing out the energetic gunk. Okay. Got a knot in my hair. Hi, guy. Oh, he's kind of cute. And you've been clearing it out, which has made your vessel bigger to inhabit. So it's expanded, so more of your spirit can come through. You're now at this point where I'm trying to find the cards. You have cleared everything out. And it's almost like it doesn't make sense how you've done it. There's something about like you just being human and showing up in your day to day and like not running away from yourself, allowing yourself to chase the little, the riddles, right? The little inklings, the dreams, the things that come in. You've been allowing yourself to settle into that. We have the Chariot and the Sun as well, where it's like you are now, so again, this assignment is you to fully inhabit you. You fully to inhabit you. And as you do that, you're literally walking, talking unconditional love. That's always been the plan. That's always been the pathway for you in this life. My phone's at 88%. Like it's always, it's what was written, is you moving through this process, shedding these layers, alchemizing the trauma and allowing it to fall until like there's nothing left within your vessel. And they did show me a moment where it's like your consciousness couldn't fully be present in your physical vessel at all times because of just the lack of space, because you take on other people's stuff, and so then that pushes your conscious expression out. And so it's like it's been this dance, and you finally are now in your energy. And it's completely different. And it's almost, there was like a moment where your spirit, and they showed me this as like an ego death, where your spirit entirely left your body. And then you went through the ego death, and then spirit came back in and it expanded you. Okay? You doing this, you moving through this work, the next step after that, for those of you who have already you're like, yeah, this is where I've been at. The next step after that is you helping facilitate other people doing the same thing. That's why I invited some of you to sit with me for a natal chart reading, because I'm in this space too. This is what I do. I literally help people embody themselves and their soul's mission. And there's a little ladybug over here bringing in some luck. Now, there's so many other cards. There was something about this that I don't know if you realized that you prayed for. This healing, this clearing of the cobwebs, this deep, deep, profound healing. But I heard, again, it was always the plan. It was always the plan. Spirit, remind me of anything else that is of use to this reading. Yeah, okay, there's this community aspect. Now that you're in this space, right, of true embodiment, true highest soul embodiment, Spirit's inviting you to be in more community, to go put yourself in new spaces, whether that's in person, whether that's online. And I'm gonna invite you guys into my Discord community. We have a beautiful, beautiful space of like-minded people. We have monthly events going on. You can check my pinned image to see what we have going on, and just come join, check it out, feel it out. For those of you who are like, I don't know how to use Discord, I have a tutorial. So when you join, when you sign up, there's a video that's going to break it all down for you, okay? So no excuses. Now, a deeper layer of that. There's some of you that it would be an honor to hold you more deeply. I have my inner circle, which is a deeper layer to my community where I am holding you guys in a monthly container from new moon to full moon and the whole lunation cycle, and understanding that and that's effects. So if you feel that too. Now, I love it. I just want to name that I'm like, it got me emotional, and the other one that I'm like so genuinely proud of you. You've done this. You think that you've done this alone. That was a part of it, but you were never alone in this process. It's kind of that interstellar moment, if you've seen the movie, where it's always been you guiding you. You've been the one who's been doing this. You've been in this energy of like guiding your soul back into you. You are the Empress. You are the universe. And the universe is inside of you, and it's ready to move through you in unconditional love. And I heard save the world. That's the goal, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. If you want to dive deeper into this energy, my readings are open, and come join